Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Guys, I wanted to take the time out to show you guys how you could restore your cast iron to basically brand new with just a couple ingredients. I got my cast iron a little rusted here, and I'm just going to be using some white potato, some regular salt, and some water. So all we're going to do, you can see I just cut my potato in half right here. You don't have to do anything special to it, guys. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here so you guys can see this a little bit more clear. And you can see my cast iron. I had a little water sitting in it after I washed it. Didn't dry it. And of course, that just turned into rust. So we're going to go ahead and just sprinkle a little regular table salt inside of here. And I got my potato cut in half. This is just regular white potato. Well, this is a gold potato. You could use the russet. Doesn't really make a difference. I've used both. And I'm just going to start cleaning this thing, but this is a little bit different because these has the ridges. If this were just a regular pan, it would be much more easier. So what I did is I ended up peeling the potato, and that allowed me to get down inside of these crevices right here. I'm going to have to use a little elbow grease, guys. But you just want to just rub that potato, make sure that salt and that potato has good contact. And you will see that the rust is being removed because the salt is going to start turning brown. So that'll let you know that the rust is being removed. And you just want to keep completing this process until you get all of that salt rubbed in. And it's going to slowly start removing all of that rust, guys. Like I said, this is much easier if you are doing just a regular skillet. But this grilling skillet right here is a little bit different because you're going to have to take the time to go through all of these little ridges like that. But you can see that the salt is starting to turn brown, so that lets me know that I am headed in the right direction. And being that that potato was peeled, it was a lot slippery than using it on a regular skillet unpeeled. But eventually I got it looking like this right here. And at this point, all you want to do is just rinse it off. Rinse it off under your sink, guys. That way it'll make sure you get all of that up. I'm just going to pour a little water in here and rinse it off just like that, just for video purposes. But you just run it under your water and rinse all of that salt off. Alright, after you get all of that salt off, this is how it's looking right here. You can see that's much cleaner than where we started. But I do like to do it 2 times at least. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to come in with just a dry piece of paper towel. And I'm just going to go ahead and pat this dry. Make sure you get all around the edges, guys, and down in between those crevices right there. This computer is trying so hard to fall out of my hand, guys. That's why you could hear me mixing up, because it just wants to slip out of my hand so bad. And once I get it dry like that, then I'm going to come back in and just repeat that process. Put me down some more of this salt inside of here. Alright, and then what I'm doing now is peeling my other half of my potato. I'm going to come in and start scraping this up again, and you guys are going to see that there's going to be more rust that's going to be coming up. That's why I like to do it at least 2 times, because you don't really always get all of it the first time. But you just want to make sure that you're making good contact with that potato and that salt against the rusted areas. And you will see that salt turn color, let you know that you are headed in the right direction. So I'm going to go ahead and just compete. Why do I want to keep saying compete? complete this process all over again. And after I get it done, we're just going to go ahead and give it another rinse out. Alright, once we get it rinsed out, then I'm going to pat it dry once again. Make sure we got all of that water up. You could put it on the stove top and just let it dry like that also. Now once we get it nice and dry, we're going to season this thing up. I have me just some regular vegetable oil. Doesn't really matter. You could use canola oil or olive oil. Just need a little oil inside of here. And then I'm going to come in with my paper towel and we're just going to get that rubbed in. And this one took me a little bit longer dealing with these ridges, but eventually I was able to get it all nice and oiled up. I always want to make sure you get your sides and everything. Alright, and at this point I was looking at it and I was like, no, I think this needs a little bit more oil. So I'm coming, put just a little bit more inside of here and make sure I get my sides of my pan really good. Alright, so once we get it all oiled up like that, guys, and we're going to be ready to put this thing in the oven. Start getting this thing nice and seasoned. Should be looking just like this right here. It's a nice transformation from where we first started. And we're going to put that thing in the oven. 350, excuse me, I did 400 for 30 minutes. You could go as high as, as long as 1 hour if you would like. If it was my bigger cast iron, I would do 1 hour. But this is how it comes out right here, nice and seasoned. 430 minutes. And I just left it in the oven with the door closed until it cooled all the way down. And this came out absolutely beautiful from where we first started with a rusted cast iron. Just zoom in a little bit here so you guys could see. I'm going to bring it up to the camera a little bit more. Alright, you can see we have a nice, good, clean, seasoned cast iron here. Could have been a little bit better. I can look at it and see it could have been a little bit better, but cleaning it with these ridges makes it a little bit challenging. But comparing to where we first started at with that rust, this looks absolutely wonderful. Alrighty, guys, ain't no taste testing with this now. I can't taste test cast iron, guys. Cool. Cool, I can't taste test cast iron. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And also please subscribe to the channel if you can, and also share the channel. And follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch TV, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. And I will see you guys in my next video. Guys, my next video tomorrow, Wednesday, is going to be a diabetic-friendly meal. So tune in for that. All right, guys, don't forget the hashtag. Just be a blessing to someone.